So, ein herzlich willkommen wieder zurück zu eurem Foli von Folis Gamehouse zu einer neuen Folge zum Crime Friday Noire. Diesmal mit Part 17 oder Kapitel 17, der Gasmann. Wir sind zum Brandheitssenat aufgestiegen beim letzten Mal. Schön, dass ihr wieder da seid, jetzt am Crime Friday hier bei Folis Gamehouse. An alle Hobbydetektive da draußen. Und wir setzen natürlich auch gleich fort. Wie gesagt, Freitag gibt es noch so eine Art Crime-Action-Adventure. Let's Plays hier bei Folis Gamehouse. Ihr findet es dann natürlich auf Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube unter demselben Namen, Folis Gamehouse. Ja, am Samstag gibt es dann den Sci-Fi Mystery Let's Play und ein bisschen Horror Let's Play kommt natürlich auch Samstagabend auf jeden Fall. Uhrzeit genau gibt's nicht. Ja. Von daher einfach mal mit reinschauen. So, ich würde mal sagen, wir starten auf jeden Fall gleich los. Viel Spaß mit Noire, Part 17, der Gasmann. Wie gesagt, jede Woche eine neue Folge. Bis jetzt hat sich das mal recht gut bewährt. Demnächst versuche ich noch ein bisschen, meinen Kanal noch ein bisschen was zu ändern. Und zwar versuche ich mal dann, dass ich mal mit Kamera mache, also mit Facecam. Mal gucken, ob es klappt. Der Gasmann.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today.
How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps?
Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps.
Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
We got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
A skeleton goes into a bar and orders a
those
beer
Vice boys get any on
and
the
a
side?
mop.
I think his name is Phelps.
Das ist
He brought in
natürlich
that case where that poor lady killed near City Hall.
ein neues Dezernat.
Door knocking all morning. But I gotta make it in the car in the end.
Der geht natürlich noch durch die Tür.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question? Brother!
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? Or look somewhere else?
So this is how it's going to be, partner?
I already told you, I don't do partners. I seen you on your first day, hero. Walking into the station, chest puffed out like a little kid at his confirmation. You wouldn't have given me the time of day. And now you need somebody, and that somebody's supposed to be me. Whoa! What are you doing?
That's quite a speech. I heard you were the strong silent type.
You cracking wise, Phelps?
No, Biggs. I'm breaking the ice.
Just drive, hotshot.
Any available unit, meet the officer. 211 just occurred at 253 Main Street. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Ne, wir machen halt diesmal nur die Hauptmission. Sawyer Hausbrand. 9:14 AM.
Hi, Albert. We've got this case.
Hey, Biggs. We? You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater exploded.
Another one.
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go bang. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Mal,
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death.
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Tja, im letzten Fall haben wir ja unsere Frau verloren.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
Verbrannter Ventilator.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
4 people died here, Phelps. We owe it to him to find something.
Dann lasst uns hier mal was finden.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Ein Verdächtiger. Na, dann schnappen wir uns dann mal.
Stop! LAPD! We've got an ID on you, firebug. Stop right there! A family died in that fire. We need to ask some questions.
You lousy piece of shit. How dare you? I got you now.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Die beiden sind sich auch grün, du.
It's gotta be worth checking out the agent that issued those tickets.
Any Central Unit, 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Steffens Hausbrand, 9:45 Uhr AM.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in your face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffens family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home with this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Found under the train. He solved the case.
Matthew Ryan, 9.
Recently serviced.
19.
Could be something to go on.
Okay, hier ist schon mal nix.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be that?
Probably nothing. Nothing significant.
Naja, man muss ja mal alles untersuchen, man weiß ja nie, ne? Das hat man schon.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Das Problem bei diesen Fällen ist immer so, dass vieles auch unter den Verschüttenden in der Asche liegt manchmal. Das hat mein Kollege da gefunden.
Not sure this means much. I'm at a loss.
Talk to the family. See what you can get from them.
Mr. Steffens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
John Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
Catalina Island. Travel September. Da haben wir schon wieder was mit diesen Travel Agency.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Preisrutscher, ein Ticket gewonnen. 3. Platz. Mhm.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Na, spielen wir mal weiter, Bruderkopf.
GI houses?
Yeah, something like that.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
Das sieht aber auch nicht gerade besser aus, das Haus.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thank you.
Wohnbau für... Aha. Vielleicht wurden sie auch ausgedrängt. Vielleicht wird hier was Neues erbaut. Building a Better California. Also ich würde fast sagen, ja. Aber hier steht schon mal sold verkauft. Naja. Fahren wir erstmal zum Reisebüro.
Please! I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
Immer schön locker bleiben.
You like to leave your mark, don't you?
You're really starting to annoy me.
I was kind of attached to the paint job, Cole.
Aussteigen, Freunde der Nacht, so nicht.
I'm sorry, sir. Police officer, I need your car.
Gullivers Reisebüro, 10:49 AM.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Steffens?
Here they are. Steffens. The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue. I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes?
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Aha.
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Die wollen das Grundstück haben.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion.
So kann
Our
man es
promotion
natürlich auch
mailing
machen.
list covers half of LA.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. I just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you...
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
So, da haben wir ja die schon mal hinter uns. Der war ja sehr relativ schnell kooperativ. So, da fahren wir mal zu dieser Wohnungsbau,
Let me guess.
Wohnungsbauförderung
You want to
Gesellschaft.
check out the suburban address.
Immer natürlich mal eine
Great
typische
partners must
Abkürzung.
think alike, Herschel.
Ups.
Where's your respect for property, Cole?
So, wenn wir die Karte angucken, müssen wir noch einiges wieder freigeschalten haben. Da ist noch einiges offen. Aber schon größer geworden als zu Anfang. Auf jeden Fall. Okay. Ja, mittlerweile sind wir jetzt schon bei Fall 17. Und ein herzlich willkommen an alle Hobbydetektive da draußen. Ja, Eleanor ist ja das als älteres Spiel, aber auch ja, es ist von Rockstar Games und ich habe es damals auf der PS3 schon mal gespielt, wie gesagt, schon Jahre her. Ah, da haben wir doch die gewisse. Und ich dachte, ich bringe es einfach mal wieder in meine Let's Playlist auf jeden Fall. Weil mir hat es damals recht gut gefallen. Damals, Felicia's Fields, Baustelle, 11:38 AM.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind. Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
Na, da hoffen wir, dass wir schnell ankommen. Mal gucken, ob der uns bei dem Fall weiterhelfen kann. Edel. Enge Kiste. Hopp. Na, war knapp. Feuerwache 32, 11:50 AM. So, dann gucken wir uns mal, ob der uns weiterhelfen kann.
We came as soon as we could.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Wartungssammlung, Datum, gewartet und Unterschrift. Da haben wir doch schon mal einen nächsten Verdächtigen.
Looks like it was recently serviced.
Vor kurzem gewartet,
I have a
okay.
theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
So, jetzt bin ich ja mal gespannt. Also. So.
Good, your regulator's in position. Come on, Phelps. You need to get the arrangement right before we can reproduce the results.
Vielleicht so zusammenstellen? Na, lass doch mal das dort. Also das denke ich ja schon, dass das das Richtige gewesen ist. Das hat man ja schon so.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Neben der Spirale stehen. Das hatte ich jetzt auch schon befürchtet. Jetzt vielleicht?
Try again, Boy Scout.
Versuch es noch einmal. Ich dachte, das wäre jetzt richtig. So ein Mist. Das Ding aufzudrehen. Neben der Spirale stehen. So hat man es ja schon mal. Ich glaube, so oben hat es ja. Okay.
Try again, Boy Scout.
Der mich Boy Scout. Das wird auch nicht richtig sein. Nope.
Try again, Boy Scout.
Wie gut, dass wir recht neu sind in diesem Geschäft. So, ich hätte ja gedacht, das Ding muss hier hin. Und das. Dann hier. Aber das hat man ja auch schon gehabt. Hä? Hat er nicht gesagt, neben der Originalisch hier?
Try again, Boy Scout.
Eieieiei. Nee. Oder doch? Lass doch mal das dort. Das war schon richtig so. Ah, jetzt wird's aber langsam kompliziert. Ich dachte, der geht übrigens an dem...
Try again, Boy Scout.
Also wenn ich noch einmal Boy Scout höre, hau ich mir einen Latz. Oder Formellatz. Tja. Was, wenn wir die zwei nur austauschen? Aber hat man ja auch schon gehabt, da explodiert ja auch nichts.
Try again, Boy Scout. Okay, heute sind wir dumm wie Stroh. Zumindest funktioniert es nicht so wie Try
es
again, Boy Scout.
Also das bringt hinten schon mal ja nicht, glaube ich. Der Ballon soll ja an die Spirale ran. Zack.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn.
Ah!
So that's how it's being done.
Beim 10. Versuch hat's geklappt.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Gut. Beim 10. Versuch haben wir es gesagt. Naja, man ist ja noch neu in der Brandvermittlung. Von daher.
What the hell?
Wie
I'm
zur
out of
Hölle.
here. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Ich wollte noch mal testen. Staffoni. Gut. Hier kann man sich weiter umgucken.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
So, lassen wir ihn mal wieder fahren.
Where to?
Reicht, wenn wir selber fahren.
Show?
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
Insta-Heat Fabrik. Ah ja. Virginia Varley. Okay. Und dann hat man noch einen anderen gehabt. Das war der. Bei dem hat es rausgebrannt. Der war uns nicht ganz so. Also Matthew Ryan und Virginia Varley. Vielleicht arbeiten die ja zusammen.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Son, you're a couple of slates short of a full reef. See him? I saw his picture in the paper. He worked that case with the lady that was cut up like the dahlia.
There he is, the cop in the papers. You should be ashamed of yourself, young man.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
This guy must have escaped from the loony bin.
What the hell?
Ach so. Die Tür ist open.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70 here. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Na, schwindelst du auch nicht?
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Au,
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then?
They know what they're doing, Detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
Installateur.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
I'm out of here.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
Wish I could afford that.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady. Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
What the hell?
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasick. Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Duscher, ja.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
Doesn't look like anything.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Da war das gleiche dran stehen. So. Virginia Wally. Ah.
A company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Varley has a problem with bugs.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasic?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
I used to be indecisive. Now, I'm not so sure.
Ich tippe ja eher auf den Ryan. Zumindest sind die Beweise da erdrückender.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs. Arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said...
Son of a bitch.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van. Enough games, folks. Take this guy out.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Lay into his wheel well. Come on. I'll try to shoot on his tires. Wish me luck. Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheel.
Jesus, what is he doing?
The tramp! Oh, Jesus!
Give it up, LAPD! Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
So, den haben wir schon mal, den Bruder. Nachher Bruder.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Farley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel. LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
So viel gescheitert. Ich hab noch erwischt.
LAPD, Varley!
Barleys Arbeitsplatz.
Stop or I'll shoot!
Fangen wir es nochmal neu an. Also nicht schießen.
Come on, Varley! You can't keep running forever! You run all the way from Michigan, Reginald?
So muss doch eine Festnahme aussehen.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, your guest is.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer. You're behind the wheel.
So where do you want to go?
Continue to respond. INS traffic from 14 stands by.
So. Clemens, Arbeitsplatz. 7:26 Uhr.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Varley for murder. We want us to run you in for aiding and abetting Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
You were licensed and worked for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in the settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watch it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
His locker is right next to yours. Give it up.
Okay, so I know Ryan.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy. We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station
You can drive.
and close this case.
So, jetzt lass ich mal ein bisschen chauffieren. Ganz happy. Walsher Reveal. 37 PM.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Tja, dann gucken wir mal die Hinweise nochmal durch. So Varley spinnt.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
You got a problem, pal?
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
You expect me to believe that, Ryan? I could do it myself.
Believe whatever you want, Flatfoot. You're part of the conspiracy.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Uh-huh.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Last chance, Ryan. You level with me or I'm sending you to the DA. A conviction for sedition and murder will do wonders for his re-election campaign.
Nice try. But I got nothing to lose.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
This town's dangerous.
I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
One little twist. She was 13 if she was a day.
So, geht's zum Feuerraum 2.
I got this gadget whiz putting recording device
Naja.
into place for me.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Varley, I can hand you over for extradition now, or you can give me something. What's it gonna be?
I'm giving it to you straight. I've told you all I know.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time. Hey, buddy, why don't you stand around some more while I sneak out that door?
Clemens says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Instaheat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Give me something, Varley, or I'll put it all on you.
Hey, look, I could try to pin this on one of the other guys, but I'd just be making something up.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
Der Fall Warley ist gefährlich dünn für einen Mann, der wegen 4 Morden angeklagt ist. Naja, ich weiß ja nicht. Aber, Fall ist abgeschlossen. Somit würde ich mal sagen, herzlich Dank fürs Zuschauen hier bei Folis Gamehaus zum Crime Friday mit Eleanor, Part 17, der Gasmann. Ich meine, ich hätte den richtigen auf jeden Fall hinter Schloss und Riegel gestellt. Wir werden das sehen, was die Zukunft bringt. So. Dann würde ich sagen, wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal wieder. Danke fürs Zuschauen, fürs Liken, fürs Kommentieren, fürs Abonnieren. Und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Crime Friday wieder mit einem neuen Fall bei Eleanor. Macht's gut, haut rein, euer Foli.